Mhm.
Yikes. So so I got 3 episodes of notes, but because no, we don't have a time limit because Brillo, yeah, I don't know. I think we're good, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and go with it. So
Mhm.
I don't, like I said, so give me your take on Ultimate Girls Trip. Did you watch season 1 and 2? Because I know you do watch the other ladies,
I
the
watched
other
the other.
non-melanated ladies. And so I never was into this because I just don't watch them. And so I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to follow it. I'm not gonna be able to whatever. So how you
Mhm. Imma tell you this, if you like this, you need to go back and watch the first one when it was Kenya and Cynthia and Teresa from Jersey. You need to go back and watch that one. If you like this,
yeah.
you definitely would like that one.
Yeah, I definitely said, I stand my girl, Kenya. So I was like, and the fact that I didn't even watch it when she was on it tells you something. So
And
I
honestly, the
will go
second one
back.
was good too.
I will go back
Um,
and watch it.
you should
Um,
go back and watch the others as well. Dang it,
okay.
this is it's not a JPEG. It's the photo you sent me. It's some other format.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not.
able to upload it to mine,
Huh.
the same exact one.
Let me see if it'll
It
let
says
me.
JPEG.
Not on mine.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see.
Okay. So while she gets that situated, so let's talk about it. Okay. So episode 1, we see the ladies get there. Heather is trying to get Leah drunk. Okay. So y'all, these are bullet points. Okay. I don't
Mhm.
have play by play. We are just doing the, whatever. Heather is trying to get Leah drunk after knowing that she is an alcoholic.
Mm-mm-mm.
The reason why she knows this is because she actually read her book. Dun dun dun. And then she said, Giselle was like, Leah, she said that she wants to get you drunk. What would that do to you? And Leah said, if I start drinking, it will literally ruin my life.
Yeah.
I was sitting up there like speechless, like, oh my God. Like, like sometimes people don't want to admit that. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
honestly thought that was like something like totally brave to kind of admit and bring up or whatever. And so we were trying to figure out why everybody's trying to figure out why would Heather want to mess up her sobriety for entertainment
Exactly.
value. And so,
Exactly.
that was one of the big things that was going on, in episode 1. So, how did you feel about that? I mean, yes, Leah definitely is problematic. That
I
was,
was
I mean, Heather. Heather is
disappointed.
problematic.
Yeah, Heather. I was disappointed in Heather because I just didn't understand why she would do such a thing. It just didn't make sense to me. It was just lame. It didn't make sense. It's like she wants to see Leah cut up or something.
Right, right. Now, now, if Leah is the Leah that I think I seen on New York running naked and at the pool, if that was
Yeah.
her antics of when she was intoxicated, well, I can't even say nothing because I was showing the girls on, we all have those bad, what I'm saying? We all have those bad days. So I'm not gonna talk bad about her, but I don't know, but I did see that clip. So, did something happen about her when that happened? Did she get a divorce? Did her husband what ruined her life? What why did she say alcohol ruin her life?
I can't to be honest, I can't remember because Leah is still considered a new housewife. She's only been on for like a season or 2.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh,
Appreciate
she's
that,
still
Zia.
considered. Oh.
Go ahead,
she's
honey.
still considered new, so I can't remember exactly, I
Like
can't remember what her
what?
story was, but it's just like she had, like, a rough life, and she kinda had a wild.
Yeah. And I absolutely get that because like at the end of the day, if I have a declaration that alcohol will ruin my life and I have cut that out and chosen sobriety, I feel like there's
Yeah,
there's no good reason for somebody to say that they want to challenge it for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
yeah, so not, I was just curious because I didn't watch New York, so I just wondered whether or
Yeah.
not there was a reason, why she said that or whatever. So anyway, Leah was complaining about her bad room. She was pissed. But as far as I know, I think Leah is like one of the least liked characters on the whole. She's been problematic. She's said things and she's done things that's been kind of iffy. And I don't think when New York went away, was Leah still a part of the cast? I don't think she was.
Um, I mean, she was a part of it before it went away.
Okay, okay. I'm not sure, but the thing was I didn't understand why she had a bad room. I just felt like she kind of had like a bad reputation on social media and people didn't really mess with her like that. So maybe that's why she had the bad room. I don't know. But did you like the butler,
I love him.
Pepsi?
Pepsi.
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 He's
He
so
is
cute and
so cute and
small.
funny. I love him.
Yes, yes, yes. Right. That's what I thought. That's
Mm.
what I thought. And I thought nobody liked
She
Leah.
rubbed people the wrong way just because not I wouldn't say no one, but like she rubbed people the wrong way for sure.
Yeah.
It's because
Okay.
she's like the new hip girl coming in and you know, she talks shit and I don't know how to explain Leah's personality because I can see how it could rub somebody off too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I get it. If you want to liken her to somebody in another franchise that I might know, is it a Giselle?
no, I
No,
wouldn't put
it's
them in
not
the same.
Giselle.
Mm-mm.
Yes, baby. Pepsi did get his own
Yeah,
confession, baby. I said, come on, Pepsi. I loved it. Did any of the other butlers or the concierge have
yes.
his own confessional?
Mhm.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
okay. I thought maybe he was the first, and I'm like, yeah, I knew I liked him for a reason, but that's not what it is. So Marisol, oh my God, Marisol. Now, now you thought the diva likes a cocktail, baby.
Aerosol.
No way in the world. I cannot hold not one candle to Miss Marisol.
Nope.
Coffee and liquor all day, girl. What? Yeah, no. And then you're complaining that your stomach is aching. Bitch, it probably got a hole in it. It probably got a hole in it. It probably got a hole. You probably got a whole ulcer in your stomach. Okay. And that is why your stomach is aching. And then so I guess they asked Leah whether or not is NYC coming back. They don't really know. Pepsi has his own profession. I said that. Giselle doesn't
Mhm.
oh the Giselle doesn't like the Miami ladies speaking their Spanglish or their
Oh,
Spanish, and she blames it on her daughters. That was trash. You're triggered because your daughters want to keep you out their goddamn business. But in real life, you cannot tell somebody not to speak their own language, bitch. What are you talking about? That is crazy to me.
yeah.
Right. She stayed drinking. Hey,
Well,
Cyrus.
I feel both way. I feel two ways about the Spanish thing. I feel two ways about it because on one hand, I feel like you can't tell somebody to not speak their native tongue, but on the other hand, I also know that sometimes that can come off rude when you're speaking another language in front of someone who doesn't know the language. When you're speaking it in front of them, that can also come off rude as well.
Okay.
So I feel two ways about it. Like on
I
one hand, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me, but I can see why someone doesn't like it because that can come off rude.
right, right, right. I get that. And I feel like I've kind of been conditioned from going to get my nails and my feet done, and that's all they do. They speak English when they speak to us, but when they speak to each other, what I look like that? You better speak English. What the fuck? No, you don't get to do that. Like, no, I mean, I feel like I kind of been conditioned and just be like, okay, they're speaking their native tongue, and uh, if they
Mhm.
talking about me, they talking about me. If they not, they not. Like, who am I?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
can't worry about that because, like Spanish people, like that stuff just comes off really, really natural to them. And if they're talking to
True.
people that, I just don't. I feel like it was something behind that. Yes, she was just being nosy. She was just being nosy, and I felt like it was like for some reason it just felt off to me.
Yeah.
Oh, child, she got cirrhosis of the lip. Poor baby. I hope not. I hope not. I don't like that Giselle opened her mouth. Girl, I heard that she was acting a fool in this last one. I haven't seen the most recent one.
Mhm.
I think I'm on 4, but we're only going to talk about 1 through 3 today. So
Okay.
we're going to get through that. So we talked about, the native tongue or whatever. Okay, so Whitney, the last thing that I want to talk about is Whitney saying that she didn't think that she was gonna like Candace because she body shamed Ashley after her pregnancy, calling her wide body and all of that. Then
Mhm.
Portia jumps in and says that she didn't mean it that way. Candace said, I meant it exactly the way I said it. Baby,
Well,
what I tell you, what is the number one thing the diva tell you? If you stand in your shit, I love it. Like it's not you can't do nothing
can't do
but
nothing. Yeah.
respect it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like, bitch, when she cut Portia off, because I've seen that there was some tension between Portia and Candace. I was like, what is going on? I did not know that the beef between Portia and Candace stemmed back to season 5 or RHOP when I guess Portia must have took Monique's side. I didn't know that. I
I
had no
knew.
I had no idea.
Mm.
Yes, bitch. Yes. I said what I said. Good, bad, indifferent. I don't care if you don't like it. We can have a conversation. If I need to apologize, I apologize how it came off. Listen, but I said what I said.
Mhm.
You know, like I
I
said, I do not like a backpedaler and a
see.
pussy popper. I'm so sorry. I just don't. You do want to pop. You know what? It's because Candace comes off a little bratty. I think that's what it is. And I think it's because of the dynamic when she first came onto the scene and her mom put that whole, like, it casted a unfavorable, thing over her, and she feels bratty. And so people don't like her for that. But I feel like over the season, she's kind of gradually come from underneath that, and
Yeah.
people are coming around to her, but you know, Yeah, that's all I can say about Candace. But I understand. I understand. I know people are coming around to her, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. So, how you feel about episode 1 before we move on to episode 2? Was it a good opener for you? You felt
Yeah.
like it was pretty good, like season 2,
Hmm.
season 1, all that stuff. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't have nothing to compare it to. So
Compared
that's
to, yeah. It
yeah.
was I'm still trying to figure out what I like better, or how I would rank it. I still don't know how I'd rank it, but it's good so far. I will say this though, if it wasn't for Giselle, Portia, or Candace, the show would be boring.
Exactly.
It'd
Exactly.
be a snooze fest. I would say that.
They are keeping the mess going for
They
sure.
are.
Especially Portia. I give Portia a hard time, but Portia is likable. She's beautiful. She has that pretty privilege. One, she got the banging body. Two, and she is just a chipper type of like quick-witted, witty type of girl. She has a TV personality. It just so happened that she messed up in RHOA and on her own show, Lord. And but she is very much TV gold. I'm sorry. She is. Like they have her narrating, they have her doing all of the commentary. She's killing it in the confessional. She got the one-liners similar to Nene. Like I really like Portia, but I don't like her, but I like her. You know what I'm saying?
I like Portia, but she has her ways, and there's just times where I don't like her. There's moments and there's times
Exactly.
when I don't like her, but I like her.
Exactly. That's what I was just saying. I was just like, I like her, but I don't like her. It'd be like that. So Leah is in charge of the day. She does this elephant excursion.
This is episode 1 or 2? This is
We're
2.
on 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're on 2. And Marisol is still drinking like a fish. Leah is PMSing, telling everybody that is about to drop down, it's about to come. I was like, girl, everybody Candace like this is TMI. Portia's like, this is too much. So they're going to see the lady boys, I guess the dancers or whatever. And I think, they could be a part of the community, LGBTQ or whatever. Um, Portia just comes in and she just has a presence. That's what I wrote in my notes. And Candace isn't impressed because, like I said, they seem to be butting heads.
Mhm.
They had beef because of Monique. Okay, so we already talked about that. Portia talks about her postpartum depression, and that shit is real, y'all. I don't know. I know y'all saw her go through it in RHOA, and then on top of her going through postpartum, she had to deal with Dennis cheating on her. So
Yeah, she didn't mention that, but that was also going on during that time, which is
exactly,
terrible, which is like the worst thing ever.
exactly. Especially when you're sitting up there, you just had a baby for this nigga, and then he's sitting out here girl.
Mm.
Whatever. So anyway, they didn't talk about it in this, but she said she talked about postpartum. Leah breaks down about her last season in New York and talking about how traumatizing it was for her to even come because wait a minute. Oh yeah, her grandmother passed away. I don't know if you remember anything about that. And she stayed on set. And I'm like, girl, you can walk off set. Maybe she didn't want to walk off set because she didn't want to not get paid. But if you showed up, I feel like you should be paid. But I don't know. I
I
don't know.
I don't know about that one. Like, I remember when it was happening, but
Yeah.
I don't remember production being, I mean, I guess they wouldn't have shown that, but I just find it hard to believe that they wouldn't let her go to see her dying grandmother. I just don't. Something about that seems off to me. I don't know. And the
Yeah.
other ladies agreed. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Why?
like, I almost feel like it was like a personal decision. Like if you didn't go, that was on your accord. Because if I can't function, I can't be here. What's the point of me being here and I can't participate, or I am in distraught and I am, what do you think you're gonna get? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
should have just left. There's if someone in my family is dying, I
Exactly.
don't give a shit about no TV show. Y'all would have to. I mean, it'd be a thing, but I'm leaving
That's what Miss Kira said. She was like, it's no letting me when it comes to that, girl. People done walked off for less.
for less,
Hello?
for
Yeah,
much less.
I think she was stretching that situation, trying to garner sympathy, maybe to the people who have not seen it, because, like me, I haven't seen it or whatever. So, yeah. Hey, Daria. Okay, so then Candace talks about having marital problems. Go figure. So, but she blames it on their schedule.
Yeah,
They're missing each other. They're missing each other. Now, this was I don't know. This was a couple of weeks after they wrapped season 6 or 7.
yeah.
I, I
This is like
thought
a few
Chris
weeks.
I thought Chris lost his job because of what Giselle was saying on the
Oh,
show.
I don't know about that.
I
I don't know
remember.
if there was a direct correlation between the
Yeah, there's
two.
not direct correlation, but the thing was is that I remember in the credits they said that he wasn't working anymore, and I
Yeah,
was
but
like,
they
"Ooh,
still
I
have to
wonder."
edit that, so that still didn't that it doesn't mean that happened yet in real time.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm just trying. Yeah, 2 weeks. That's what I thought. I thought that, but I thought, like I said, I thought he had lost his job. So maybe at.
It didn't happen yet.
Oh,
It
okay, okay.
Yeah, at that time, it didn't happen yet.
Okay, maybe that's where I'm. So she's upset about that, but she didn't really get into too much about it. Do you remember anything? Do you think they'll get
It's
over
just
it?
emotional. I just remember her being emotional about it and saying that was the worst fight that they've had in their entire marriage, and the word divorce came up and all this stuff, and I was like, "Oh, no, that's never good when the D word comes up." And but she didn't give specifics. She just said it was about, I guess, like you said, their schedules and not seeing each other enough, and which that'll do it. I mean, that's enough to have rift in a marriage and have issues in a relationship if you're not spending enough time together or seeing each other. So
Right.
I
You
shit.
said she got emotional. This triangle was for Candace.
That girl can fold a damn napkin, can't she? Jeez.
I don't either. I'm sorry, I just don't. You know, Candace seems very, very young, and Chris seems a lot older. And I don't think that he got what he really bargained for. He didn't know what he was jumping into with this, and it feels a little off. Like, I'm not saying that they don't love each other, but in the way that I see how they communicate with each other, it doesn't, just my opinion. That's just my opinion. What say you about that? Or you have no comment?
I don't mm, I just don't know.
Okay. So Whitney and Heather talk about their drama. I don't watch Salt Lake City. I heard that they're cousins.
Mhm.
and they have some issues. From when I saw, like, Whitney seems to be like the fun time girl.
And so is Heather. Heather's fun too.
Yes, I thought that they were both fun. Like, I
They are
like
fun.
them both. So I don't know their problematic ways.
It's so their situation is very complicated. Like I have a headache even thinking about it. I can't even explain it to you if I wanted to because it's so. Uh,
Yeah, I get it.
it's very complicated, their situation.
Yeah, I get it. So yeah, so I don't know, but like I said, I couldn't follow. I couldn't follow their drama because I just don't know. But it was in my notes, so I just thought I'd bring it up. Okay, so let's see. The drag names. Okay, I thought the names Candace, hilarious. I thought the names were so funny, so shady, so witty. Love the so because Candace knows the black franchises and the black ladies better. She knows exactly what to name them. So she names Giselle, she need a man,
Mm,
and she names Portia
take a
take
man.
a man. Which was perfect. It was
That
spot
was
on.
funny.
I loved it.
It was funny.
Yes. All the other ladies were, they were cute and look witty and stuff like that. I thought it was a nice little play on their names and maybe their personalities, but I don't know because I just don't know. But I thought Need a Man and Take a Man was genius.
It
Okay,
was funny.
so they also said reality TV is the beginning of the end for marriages.
Mm,
Portia actually rewrites history in this particular segment when she talks about Simon, the divorce documents, and getting engaged within 1 month of whatever with him. I was like, girl, are we watching the same show? Like, I didn't know. Like, I don't know. I
Cause
don't know.
now they knew each other before. Now they knew each other before.
Right.
Right.
Kansas
Oh,
is
so
shady.
bad.
She is shady. And that she is.
You
She
take
was
a
not ready. She wasn't ready for the girl that they know to be Candace. Girl, I'm telling you, Candace is another Kenya Moore in training, baby. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, you better get ready for Candace if you just
can
don't know.
read. I don't care what nobody say. Even if you don't like her, Candace can read, and she is a wordsmith. Okay,
Right,
read.
creating a whole timeline. I was like, bitch, are you rewriting history? Like we wasn't there. We were in the blogs. We saw it. We watched the show, girl. What? Portia is a mess. Like that's what I said. I like her, but I don't like her, girl. I tell you.
She
I
be
like
trying to pursue
I like
people's
the surface
intelligence.
Portia. Now, what I want to ask you, I feel like Portia tries to play dumb, but do you think she is dumb or she is leaning into playing dumb? Because
I think it's both.
a whitefish do it. I don't know if y'all heard about this girl named Miss Pearly Things. She got like over 1 million followers because she's crapping on black women or whatever. And whenever somebody questions her, she's like, oh, I don't know. No, I'm not saying that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Portia is kind of doing that. I feel like she's kind of leaning into the dumb persona, but she's not as
Mhm.
dumb as you may think she is. Do y'all feel like that? Look, now
Dude,
she's still kind of dumb though. She
that's
is
what I'm
like
saying. She's
baby.
still kind of slow, but sometimes I feel like
I know the conductor is waiting for somebody at the bus stop at the train station. She is still dumb. She is still dumb. She's a little dumb, but I feel like she's not as dumb as
she puts on.
yeah, as she puts on. I feel like she leans into that. It's a total like a white girl damsel in distress. Don't know. You know, I seen a couple. I'm telling you, I saw a couple of clips, and I can't really bring it to memory right now. I didn't write it down, but I just feel like that she kind of leans into it because I
Mm.
was like, no, Portia. Yeah, she's playing dumb. She's playing dumb. Okay. I'm glad I wasn't tripping. All right, so we are going to move on to episode 3. Marisol said that Leah is projecting.
Wait, I feel like we missed something big.
Did we miss something?
Wasn't there a big argument in episode 2?
No, the only it wasn't an argument. The only thing that I remember that maybe I didn't touch on was Candace's performance. But I know the Candace's performance.
We didn't talk about when Leah made the comment about, "Oh, I'm so bored right now."
Oh, go ahead and refresh me because I don't
remember. They were at I think this was episode 1 or 2, and they were at dinner, and Alexia was talking to the ladies about her ex-husband, because a lot of them didn't know the story about her ex-husband who when he died she found he was gay and da da da. And Leah was being rude and was like, "Well, I'm so bored. I've already heard this story. I'm bored. You forgot that became a whole thing. That became a whole thing."
I didn't know. I remember Leah saying that she was bored, but I didn't know it stemmed from that. And it probably was because I didn't know the storyline, and so I was just like maybe tuned out, and I just didn't pay attention to it. So
okay,
yeah.
well,
what's your thoughts on it?
Well, I just thought it was rude, you know what I mean? And she brought attention upon herself, and it became a whole thing. That's why Portia and them got on her later about it. Became a whole thing.
Yeah, I do remember Portia like you saying you don't want to be here, you're bored, you're something. Yeah. You remember how they kept on, I think Portia kept on saying that. Okay.
And then what about that? The boat ride when they were on the boat.
Thank you.
And you know what I'm saying? On the boat ride?
Yeah, no, the boat ride is episode 3. We're gonna get there.
Oh, okay.
But the bullet point that I have is it just says bored Leah, and that's all I got. So, like I said, I feel like I don't know where it stemmed from, so I'm just kind of
Hey, Tamika.
Hey, Tamika.
And Khadija.
Okay, so we'll get there because I think it comes up. It feels like even when I watched episode 4, it feels like I still hear them bringing it up, saying that Leah doesn't want to be here. Like, if you don't want to be here, then why don't you?
I think they kept picking on her, though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they kept picking on her.
Right. I swear, I felt like that too. So Marisol is mad because people are talking about her excessive drinking and around Leah, because sometimes people want to be sensitive to Leah and her predicament and stuff, and she was like, girl, she had to quit drinking. I didn't have to quit drinking. I'm like, bitch, yes you did. You do. If you want to stop talking about your damn stomach aching, then maybe you need to quit. Maybe you need to quit and you just don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl,
an ulcer in your stomach. Shoot.
Exactly. So she was just like, She was like, she had to. I don't have to. Like I said, it's brave of a person to be able to say that they alcohol or whatever substance or vice they have could possibly ruin their life or will ruin their life because
Right.
they don't have the discipline to, reel it back in when it needs to be reeled back in.
Mm.
So Marisol goes to an on-site nurse about this stomach pain. He was like, bitch, it's probably an ulcer. Okay, it's probably an ulcer. And everybody in already said stop drinking. I was like, girl, I like that liquid diet too, but girl, you gotta cut back sometimes. Let's see. Candace does her performance. Everybody's talking about her dressed in this white thing. One thing about Candace, she's so petite and so small.
Mm-hmm.
She loves a big dress. And because she is so petite, it always feels like the dress choices that she chooses wears her instead of her wearing the dress.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
so people say that about, her look for
when
the reunion, how she had that big feather dress and she's so tiny. Same thing about when she got on that boat with that big ass hat.
hat. Oh my god, that damn
Look,
hat.
girl, she looking like this. She looking like this with that hat. This is the hat, and this is Candace right here. Like, girl, if you don't get somewhere with that damn hat,
Oh my gosh.
big. Like, I get it. Her personality is big. She's just a big person. She just happens to be petite. So I don't know. I just think it's cute or whatever. I think she pulls it off because if y'all seen her how she was posing, if you looked at all the other girls and how stiff the other girls look, especially Charisse, Robin, everybody looks stiff in their picture. But girl, when I tell you Candace was giving in that dress that was wearing her, like the facial, the pose, like her personality just does it. Oh my God. Yes, y'all. Hit the like button if you're coming through, if you're sliding through, supporting, share, like, subscribe. Monique is streaming at the same time. Go on over and like hers, comment
Please.
on hers, give her all of the love and support. And we appreciate you so, so much.
Yes.
So yeah, we just talked about Candace and that huge beach hat. Okay. So they keep calling Leah out on her personality. And I just think they caught Leah on bitch week. She said she was PMSing. It was a bad week for her. And I feel like they was just kind of like doubling down. Like, I don't know, for drama's sake, they might have just been trying to strike a chord to make something pop and make something happen. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I just felt like they were ganging up on her. It was a lot of I agree with Candace. I felt like Giselle and Portia was bullying her. I just felt like it was too much. And when Leah was trying to express herself, then Portia, here come Portia. Oh, the victim. Oh, really, Leah? Oh, really, Leah? Be the victim. I didn't like that. I thought that was taunting and it was unnecessary. You're not trying to create a solution. You're trying to add on to the problem.
Right.
Having all that commentary. I felt like it was just too much. It was just too much and it wasn't that deep. Did she make a rude comment? Yes. But the way they dragged it out and I thought it was a bit too much.
Yeah. And they came off making us look like we mean girls.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It felt mean girl behavior.
There's that.
It felt like mean girl behavior.
Because I don't feel like, well, hold up. We did have a monkey comment. Who called somebody a monkey? Bored monkeys. Girl, why? It was Giselle. My note says, we're sitting here like some bored monkeys. And then Candace starts to say that people are bullying Leah. So yeah, so like what you were saying, but during that conversation, Giselle has to bring out something totally just irrelevant. I feel like that's a touchy thing. It's almost like a racial slur. And for her to come out and say that, what were you
I
trying to
missed
say?
that.
Sorry, miss.
I missed that.
Yes, I have something about that was my 8 bullet point about some bored monkeys or whatever. I think she was trying to say that Leah was going to say we were sitting here like some bored monkeys, but Leah didn't say it. But I feel like you know how Giselle is. She'll throw the narrative out there and let it kind of snowball. So I think that was her intention, but it just didn't. But I
Mm,
caught it. I caught it, but I don't feel like nobody gave it any life, and so it didn't go into anything. But I did catch that. Did y'all catch it?
mm.
Yeah. You say it when someone else repeat. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so and then Candace and Leah starts to bond
Mhm.
about the anxiety. You know, Candace has anxiety. Leah has the sobriety thing that she's going through, and then Heather, when they confront Heather about the whole thing or whatever, she was like, she doesn't mind supporting her friends even if it's towards their detriment. And I think she was talking about Jen Shaw, about what she's going through now,
Mhm.
with the court case and her being in jail, incarcerated or whatever for stealing from people,
Yep.
frauding people and stuff like that. And she's still saying that she's her friend,
Yeah, and still supporting her and all that stuff.
still
Yep.
supporting her. I mean, on one hand, I understand, but on the other hand, support like what? Like I can still hold you accountable and still love
Exactly.
you at the same time. You
And
know what
she doesn't hold Jen accountable. I mean,
I'm
they
saying?
go back and forth as well, but she doesn't she lets Jen get away with a lot of stuff. She does.
Right,
She
right,
gives Jen a lot of passes.
right, right. And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of times when people say you can't hold people accountable, you can, and you still can be cool with them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If I have a misstep, say it. I'll apologize. I'll stand 10 toes down. I'll like note it. I won't do it again.
Mhm.
Or, that's just me. And, you have a choice whether or not you want to deal with it or not. You know what I'm saying? You kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of one of those type things. So Heather and Whitney are arguing again. They're all in tears. I got something about a black guy. Was there a black guy there?
Oh god, the black eye gate.
I don't know what is going on. I don't know. Come on, break it down, Mo, because I don't know.
So basically, one day on their girls' trip, Heather woke up with a black eye and she gave like 10 different stories about what happened. First she said she didn't know, then she said she knew, then she said she doesn't know, then she says she knows but she's not telling anybody. Are you listening to me? Why are you cracking up?
I'm cracking up. I'm sorry because all I can see is that damn picture. Like I remember in the blogs, that black eye was terrible.
It was terrible.
Okay. You say it was so many different scenarios, and
She gave so
she
many
was saying no
scenarios.
different people. Okay,
One minute she did not know what happened. Then the next minute she knew what happened, but wasn't gonna say anything. And it created this whole thing. It's like, who are you trying to protect? Like, why don't you just say what happened? So that's why people started to think, well, damn, was it Jen Shaw? And you trying to cover it up because you don't want her to get in trouble because what who gave you a
listen.
black eye? Like
I
it's
think
just
it
it's
was
so
Jen
much
Shaw. I
mystery.
think it was Jen. I
I
think
think
it
it
was.
was Jen. Yeah, Heather is becoming a liar, and I really like Heather, but damn it, she's making it hard to like her sometimes because she do be lying.
Exactly.
She does not keep her story straight. She's all over the place. It's a mess. It's a complete mess. Her eye was effed up. Her eye was toe up for real.
Okay, yeah. So I'm sitting up here laughing about that black eye. Let me stop. Okay, so Candace tells Leah about how, oh, Giselle accused her
Oh,
husband of doing something to make her feel uncomfortable. Now, listen, now it's been a couple of weeks since I seen this episode, but I thought she said she accused him of doing something to make her feel uncomfortable. And I thought Leah went to Giselle and said, you accused, like she totally changed the story to SA. Now, am I wrong or am I tripping?
I think Candace said it.
Okay,
SA.
Candace said it.
I thought Candace said it, and that's what led Leah to say it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Y'all let me know if y'all remember it differently. Did Leah put some stank on it like Giselle normally do and
Right.
twist the whole story up? I felt like she twist the story all the way up. Y'all let me know. Or did Candace lead with SA and Leah took it to Giselle and said SA? I felt like the story was different.
I can't remember now.
Oh, Kira, you always know. I was hoping you was gonna be my fact checker. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get hung up on it, but I know one thing. Leah accused her. She was just like, hold up. I mean, when I tell you she got so offended when Candace told her that and she went to her, I was like, yeah, damn. I was like, I need a friend like that. Like, like jumping. Like, what do you mean? You accuse her husband of sexual? I was like, and she was like, well, I don't want to talk about it. And that's the thing about Giselle. Giselle was like, I don't hide anything. I don't hide anything. All you gotta do is ask me a question. But when you ask her a question, I don't want to talk about it in front of the whole group because you know how that'll end up. It'll start getting crazy and it'll get, girl, which one is it? Will you clear your name or clear the situation up, or you don't want to talk about it in front of everybody? Which
Right.
you don't want to do, never. She never wants to talk about it.
Never. Oh, Monique got it right. I was right. Candace told Leah that Giselle alluded to SA, then Leah ran with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Candace, but she said the word SA though. She did.
Right. Okay. Thank you, boo. I knew either you or Miss Kira was gonna come through for me. So yeah. I was just like, I don't know. I felt like Candace said something and it felt like Leah took it and like pew, like went and was like full
Did.
throttle.
She did.
I was like,
did.
oh. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all on that or whatever. Let's go ahead and get into oh, y'all rate what y'all think episodes 1 through 3 on a grand scale. I thought the girls clocked in and they were giving it, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Me too.
I'm gonna give it an 8. By this being my first time watching Ultimate Girls Trip and me not really knowing what to expect and what we're gonna be getting into, I give it a decent 8 or whatever. Like I said, I'm taking some stuff off because I don't know every franchise, I don't know everybody, and so I'm kind of getting to know these people, and you know they can act differently, around different people, if that makes any sense. Sometimes people can act differently. But we are going to go ahead while y'all go ahead and rate that. Make sure y'all are liking up the video. And Monique, give me your thoughts on just your overall thoughts on the SWV and Escape, and I'll be right.
Uh-oh, she put the pressure on me. What are my thoughts of SWV Escape? What happened? That's the thing. What happened? I'm trying to remember what happened. I remember the ending. That's what I remember. The ending was definitely interesting. The ladies were going back and forth, and it just at this point is getting frustrating. And I'm not mad at Coco. At this point, it's like, okay, you know what? Y'all have your set list, we have our set list, and let's keep it moving because we getting strung up on a damn song. We can't agree on a damn song. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember the episode, to be
No,
honest.
I got a couple of the details, but the thing about this one that makes me so frustrated is all the stuff that's going on in social media that is kind of diluting the experience, the watch experience, um how things are going in current time versus when it happened. And so everybody's doing IG lives, doing speak on it. Like everybody's doing different. We doing different. Like Tamika got her YouTube channel. Whatchamacallit, Candy got her speak on it. We got Tasha K doing coverage with Rocky's mistresses. It is
Yep.
so freaking
So much is going on.
Yeah, and they're on press tours, doing interviews. It is
Yep.
a lot. And I think the most detrimental thing that they did is pitting the audience against the girls, like either choosing team SWV or team Escape.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a good thing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when you have internet drama, sometimes people say good, bad, or indifferent. Good press, bad press is all your name. People
It's
are
all
following you because they want to know if you got something to say, if you're going to respond, so you're going to get more followers. Now, whether these people are hate following you or not, but the people will follow you. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I think this is what we're playing into. You remember I already told y'all last week. I asked y'all, did y'all think this shit was put on? Like they knew they already know. Like Candy's been on 15 seasons of RHOA. She knows how this shit works. So I feel like they go in this knowing that drama sells and do all this stuff and get all this stuff going and rolling and just keep it going, keep the blogs talking. As long as you do that, we can get these tours popping and all that stuff.
I don't think so. I think this is genuine.
Mm,
This is some real shit going on.
wow. Yes. The daddy do have his 5 cents. Um, not saying that you can't have a man and still be broke. But I want to know why. Why do you have a man? Why do you have a husband for 30 years and you acting like it's just you, your sister, and your mom? But you've been married for 30 years. Girl, what? It feels like Rocky was living off of her. He attached himself to her. He might have had his thing going on with R. Kelly and all these different artists. But if she's scratching and surviving good times, I don't know. Okay, so let's just start at the beginning of the episode. This fake ass apology. Tamika comes up to the studio where Tasha, Rocky, and Motown people were doing her solo song. So she's working on her song or whatever. And Tamika comes in, and Rocky was like, "Hey, Meek. Hey, Tamika." She was like, I was like, come on, bitch. Because no, I'm not gonna speak to you. Like, I'm a keep the same energy type of girl. If I got a problem with you, I'm not speaking to you. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm not. If I accuse you of stealing my money, I ain't got nothing to say to you. We not cordial. We not talking until the shit get fixed. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that whole thing, like, I love that she paid that nigga dust because that's what he needed to be paid. And then also too, that whole shit between her and Tasha was fake and phony. Y'all, if y'all follow me on Twitter, oh my God, I was watching that shit this morning and I was so heated by the way Tasha was treating Tamika. Like every time Tamika comes in Tasha's space, she pays her a compliment. Don't you look pretty? And she wants to greet her and hug her because she's her sister. But Tasha got this stank
Mm.
look on her face, like she don't want to have nothing to do with her, don't want to be in her presence, don't want to nothing.
Mhm.
Bitch, baby, when I tell you I was pissed, y'all. Let me see if I can find a couple of my tweets. But go
I
ahead and
mean,
talk
it
about
was
you.
a nice, it
Refresh
was
your
a,
memory. Go ahead and talk about
it was a nice moment. I thought it was a it was I
it.
just hate the
Kept that shit.
conflict.
She could have kept it and shoved it up her ass. How about that? Keep that shit and shove it up your ass. I know what is genuine and what is not. And she could have shoved it all the way up her ass.
Ooh,
Oh.
Lord.
And then
Ooh.
when she got to the part at the end talking about, can I have a hug? I was like, nope. But go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, go ahead.
I don't have much to say. I mean, I thought it was a cute moment. Um because I'm about peace and I want to see them I like at the end of the day, they are family. And if they can reconcile, I want to see them reconcile. I don't want this to keep going on for I don't want to keep seeing this on social media. I don't want to keep seeing them going back and forth. I don't want to see it. So
Right.
if they can reconcile, then I'll be happy that they reconcile. But I do need some accountability. Well, yeah, you just said it. I need some accountability though. That's the only thing for them to truly move forward. There's got to be accountability, and I don't know if Tasha is gonna give it to Tamika.
It was so fake. It was so fake. Fake and phony. Fake and phony. I said I'm watching Tasha and Tamika's dynamic. It is sickening. It doesn't feel like that there is any genuine love from Tasha.
Mm,
It feels forced and it feels like I'm just here not to get fired type of energy. It feels like she wants to control Tamika. Tamika Tamika's love isn't reciprocated, just I said Tasha's energy just disgusts me.
mm.
I was like, when I was looking at that, I was so pissed off. So pissed off. Because I felt like I saw one person trying, and I felt like Tasha felt like she held all the strings, and she's like sitting up here waiting for you to just like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Yes, Miss Glorilla. Whew, child, she is a piece of work. And I always wanted to say it was Rocky because I've never known Tasha to be this ugly until just now. But maybe it comes with my experience with life and how I've seen how people pan out and stuff like that. And so it's like I recognized it, like
Mm.
oh, I got it. Like but I didn't know she was like that. I felt like, yeah, she had her diva ways, just like I feel like Coco has her diva ways. But I
Right.
feel like Coco's diva ways is not mean spirited. If you get what I'm saying, like I feel like there's something sinister to the way Tasha and Rocky operate. The way they operate is something that is like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Rocky just comes off like like a slime ball. Like he's just sleazy. Like he's shady. And that those text messages proved it.
exactly. Yeah. Candy been telling us. But you know what? I got a bone to pick with Candy and we'll get there. Okay.
Right, don't forget.
Okay. She been
Don't
telling
forget.
us, and I think she's right. She's right with that. But Candy, you've been a little bit messy in this as well.
Okay.
It's
With it
not
with
it's
SWG or
yeah.
with Escape? Okay.
Well, yeah. I think regarding no,
SWV?
you remember I said in the last episode, I was like, I feel like she doesn't want to be um contrary to Latasha. So whatever Latasha say, and then she want to say the opposite. And I saw her do the same thing when it came to SWB. And I don't know if this is just a drum up drama, if this is her just speaking up, or just whatever. But I didn't feel I don't feel like you need to per se go along to get along, but at the same time, I feel like there was some like I ain't never seen Escape in white and rhinestones. Have y'all ever seen Escape in white? Y'all, and I feel like most times I see them in dark colors. And when SWV said they wanted the black and the rhinestones, and she's like, "Oh no, we want white and rhinestones." And it was like all of it matches. White matches with everything, black matches with everything. So I didn't understand what the point was. Like, okay, one group wear black, one group wear white. But I
Yeah.
felt like she did it just to be contrary to, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Mm.
Candy get on your nerves? I saw little things that was kind of Candy,
I
girl.
love
Let
you,
me
but
tug. I'm a tug on your wig a little bit, girl. You saw them in silver, not white. Yeah, I seen them in like silver, champagne, and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen those colors, whatever.
mm,
Yes, yes, yes. Trying to be, yes. It's just like it's just always just real like that back and forth. Like somebody just got to be contrary, and Candy's always in the middle of
mm.
that. Okay, so
Yeah, they did look good on
that's
shared.
what I thought. TV drama. I'm telling you, I feel like I said Candy been doing this for 15, 16 years. She know what it is. Yep, I agree. Totally agree. I'm gonna leave that comment up here. Then we go to the dance rehearsal.
Oh,
Candy doesn't show up. She says Candy is busy. Now Tasha, on the other hand, I know Candy busy. But Tasha, on the other hand, when you don't show up, why not? Okay. But anyway, so Candy didn't show up to this event, but this event was cute. They had all these dancers come and they had all the girls come. Tamika said she's the best dancer, although I didn't see her prove that in the clips that I saw, even though she said she was 8 months pregnant. Girl, you still look like you was just doing a little two-step. I didn't see much. And they said Candy is the worst dancer. Then also on the SWV side, they said that
Taj.
Lily is the worst dancer and Taj is the best dancer.
Mhm.
Child, and Taj got her ass on that damn floor. And
Oh my gosh.
it was like one move went wrong, and next thing you know, she was on the floor doing a worm. I was like, bitch, what? It was a mess. I definitely love Taj's
I
energy.
love her energy. Me
I
too.
love her energy. Earlier in the episode, y'all, she was doing a strip tease for her husband, and guess what? Her son was in the damn room. Have y'all seen that TikTok where the parents be acting a fool, and then next thing you know, one of the parents noticed that one of the kids is in the back.
No.
The kids are gone to bed. They say when the kids go to bed, and then you start acting a fool, whatever. And so the father acting like he doing all that, and the mother doing all that stuff, and then next thing you know, one of the parents either see the kid in the background, and the other parent is going to town like,
No,
and
I
then
haven't seen
you know,
it.
everybody looking crazy. That's what it felt like. So that whole thing or whatever, the son was there. She's like, oh my God, bye. It was just so funny. I love her energy. You see why she's been married. You see why her husband, her son love her so much. You see why she has the best spirit with
Yeah.
all of the ladies, Escape and SWV combined or whatever,
Yep.
because he is just a get along, well balanced, happy person. I love her energy.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah. Like, did y'all see that? Please look on TikTok and see about that the kids and the parents or whatever acting a fool. Girl, trust me, she was in the bed doing Bengay and icy hot as well, for sure. It was so funny. And that was kind of like a nothing burger. So then they go over to get the dress situation. Um, I had a picture. I was trying to find a picture before I came. How they was talking about how SWV versus Escape, how they dress. They both kind of look tacky to me. So
Ooh.
SWV, they are like in their 90s get up, the baggy clothes, the sports bra, the Tim boots, and then the big shirts, and then we have Escape looking like ice skaters. What Lily called it? Apollonia 6, bitch. They was
Ah.
acting a fool. They was acting a fool. But the thing was, I don't have the picture, but yeah, I
That overalls comment from Tiny. She said, "We don't wear flats and overalls."
yes, if the shade wasn't coming out, it was coming out at that
I
point.
mean, they do Escape does have a nice production. I mean, I'm gonna give credit where it's due. They do put on a nice production for their shows,
They
and I
do.
do think it's a little bit more than what SWV does
Right,
to be.
right.
It's
And
just
so yeah. I mean, it felt like it was honesty, but at the same time, it did feel like a little bit of shade. We don't wear flats. We don't just show up and just sing our hits and that's it.
basically right. That's basically what she said.
I was like, ooh.
Basically.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
It
the
ain't.
production does cost more. And so at this thing, okay, so on the way to, because you remember we've been talking about Jalen, and Jalen finally tells Taj that he wants to go back to school and said that he
What? Did
he
I
might.
miss this?
Yes, he said he wants to go back to school, and he feels like he may regret not doing it. So he's going to go back to school.
That was in the episode?
That was when they were on their way to the clothing place. So Coco and Taj was in the car with Jalen. Yeah.
Is that an unedited like
No, no, it's on it. I was so happy. Yeah, it's only girl. Did you see how Coco was like?
so he said he would go to school. What changed his mind?
he said that he feels like he might regret it if he didn't do it. And like everybody said, is that you could do both. It's not that you go to dental school and you can't sing. Singing is with your throat. Like, I mean, it's a part of you. Like, I mean, there's no reason to, to do that or whatever. He said that he would just he might regret it and he didn't want to regret it. And so yeah, so everybody was happy. Girl, when I tell you that Coco was happy because she knows exactly what this industry is about. She knows that a lot of people see the glitz and the glam and don't nobody see the hard times and how the artists really be struggling.
Yeah,
And hopefully Jalen got enough stories from Lily, Taj, everybody to understand that it's not always rainbows and sunshine.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, Mo.
No, I'm just shocked. I must have been, I don't know, I zoned out on my phone. I don't know how did I miss that part?
Yeah. Yes.
I was not on my A game. My bad.
No. Yes. Like times are changing. It's not like the old days. Like, it's not like that. It's so much, you just got to be creative. You just got to think or whatever. So all of that. So, they get into some big fight about the set list, about the songs. Coco, her little diva came out.
Sure did.
She was like, I'm sleepy. I'm bored. When they was talking about, because that Escape has a lot of ballads. I told you, when I think of Escape, I'm thinking bedroom playlist, red light special. That's what I'm thinking about with Escape. SWV is a vibe. You in the car, you pumping your music, you going to the park, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So their stuff is like night and day. Yeah.
Yep.
So when they were trying to do the collab, doing the co-headlining and trying to mix their music, it felt like it was too much of a give and take, a upbeat, the slow beat, the upbeat, the slow beat. And so Coco didn't like it. But I like that Candy was like, well, what do you think the resolve is? Coco was like, I don't know. I was just like, okay, I don't know either. I mean, I just don't know. I feel like that they co-headline, but somebody has to perform first and somebody has to perform last. Y'all don't have to mix it up. Because either way, somebody has to perform first or last, because they was talking about, okay, so y'all let me know weak or understanding. What should be the last song? I don't give a fuck what the last song is, because by the time the last song come on, a bitch is in her car. Because I'm not sitting up there trying to get up them stairs with all the people. Girl, I go. I'm gone. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what the last song is, because Nita won't be hearing it, because
that's me too. I'm the same way. Before the last song, let me hurry up and get to my car real quick.
Right. I hate it's weak for me. It's weak for me. But yeah. Listen, look, she said they better flip a coin.
They better flip a coin. You're right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'm out of there. Like, when I went to that New Edition concert, I was like, all I need to do is hear Poison and I'm out. So as soon as Poison came on, I was like, a bitch was like, let me get my purse. I was like, everybody was dancing and shit. I was like, I'm getting up out of there. You hear me? Now, I don't like I said, I don't know. When it seems like it's about to start winding down, my ass is up out of there.
Up out of there.
That is what I'm saying.
Up out of there.
Right. Yeah, the only time I wait for the final song whenever I go see Erykah Badu. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Erykah Badu is my girl. That's my artist. And I will stay until the end.
Okay.
But everybody else, out.
Bye-bye.
Out. So yeah, so everybody said weak. What's your choice, Monique?
I think weak.
I think weak. I agree. Oh yeah, you stayed child for Beyonce, like
me too.
I'm telling you, Beyonce gives you so much of a show. I feel like I still leave for her because her events even be more packed because we're talking about a stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like where we go, like for Escape and New Edition, those are like arenas.
Yeah.
A stadium? Nah, baby, I'm out.
Nita.
I would like to stay. Right, you pay enough to stay. I don't pay those inflated prices. I'm so sad. I ain't gonna be able to see her this year.
Yeah, them prices were woo. And her shit's never like that. I don't know what happened.
I ain't doing it.
This inflation that we're in,
I'm sure that people will be live streaming that shit. They will be. Listen, I'm gonna have to see it however I see it, but because I would like to see the visuals. You know what I'm saying? Like she came out with a whole album and didn't give us no visuals. Like that is the reason why I wanted to. But because they went through all this crazy shit to get the tickets, and then when they put it on sale for the general public, they're all inflated, bitch. Not me. They got me all the way fucked up. I'm not buying them tickets. I'm sorry. I'm not buying a resale ticket. Sorry.
That part. Reunion.
I know, Miss Kara. I went on there and looked the other day. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, Drake tickets were horrible too. Oh my god. Horrible.
Right. But the thing is, I think I've seen Beyonce the last 3 or 4 times that she's come to my city, and I'm just like, and shit, I didn't even travel cities. Like I done went to Philly to see her. Like I always see her. Like I'm gonna be hurt and devastated. But I am going to see Usher.
Ooh.
In July, I believe.
Oh, I'm going in July too. When are you going?
I didn't get the tickets, but that's when I'm going. I'm
going July 7th through the 10th.
Okay. Make sure text me that so I can make sure that because our stuff is not concrete yet. So yeah, that'll be fun. So yeah, so I'll do that. Like I've seen Beyonce, and like I said, I'm not paying that. Like if I pay that, I'm paying regular prices. I'm going somewhere where I'm paying like I'm not paying no inflated prices for some resale because y'all know Beyonce, I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I heard it was good. I'm so excited. We were supposed to go this month, but things didn't fall in line. Like I'm not trying to be going to no damn Las Vegas where it's like 120 degrees in summertime in July, but I'm just going for the show. I done been to Vegas. I done walked the strip. I know what it is. So I don't have to be outside in that heat. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to the show and we coming back home. So yeah. So let's get back. Let's rewind it
We
to the
want to get
part.
back.
Y'all, hold on. I got the screenshots. I
Uh-oh.
got the screenshots that they're not uploaded, but I do have them where I can read from them.
Ooh, you got the text messages?
Yes, the text.
Ooh, baby. Baby. And why the fuck why did Tasha just her whole attitude, like she's before she even listened and got the information, she was so quick to shut it down.
Right.
So quick to be like, oh, y'all gonna believe text messages? Yes, bitch, it's your man's number. Yeah, we're gonna believe text messages. It's Rocky. What you talking about?
Damn it. I thought I had the text messages. These are the Jonathan Major text messages.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Inga, you so silly.
I just want my hair.
I love Drake. I'm excited.
Oh my god. Somebody I follow went to Dreamville Festival. That looked like it was a good festival.
Yeah, that was a good festival.
Oh my god. Did you go?
Mm-mm.
Or you just saw people? Oh my god. I
was posted.
was seeing a whole lot of stuff. Tasha
Mm-hmm.
was definitely playing down. And that is what really told me that Tasha is in on this foolishness.
Yeah.
She sounded like a crazy woman. She sounded like an abused woman. She was like, are you going to believe your eyes or you going to believe what I'm telling you? I'm like, girl, you sound like a whole abuser, like a whole cheater. And like I come in the bedroom and catch you fucking a woman. You gonna believe your eyes or you gonna believe that I'm not cheating with this woman? Like, girl, no. What do you mean? Are y'all believing this? Everybody looking at it, girl. Everybody looking at it like, well, yeah, this is Rocky's phone number right here. Like
right there, baby.
She was like, look, Tamika, she put this thing out. She was like,
Uh-huh.
copies for everybody.
She was thank you. She was ready.
Baby.
She was ready.
And the whole thing was saying that is that they were saying that my wife, I already saw her and she already seen the first wire that you gave me, and we just waiting for the rest of it, and she gonna get the girls. I was like, oh my god. And what did Tasha K tell him on that fucking call? Where she said the digital footprint is a motherfucker. That is Tasha K's exact words when she said text messages.
Wow.
I'm like, Tasha, what did you think? Somebody just typed something up on a computer or whatever? Like, no. Kandi was like, I like a receipt. I was like, this baby, this was a mess. And then all you saw was her. I think did I put
her screwed up face?
With her screwed up face, girl, screw face.
Face.
I ain't got that picture either, y'all. I'm sorry about that.
Damn.
But baby, I took the screenshots because I'm going to talk about it later on or whatever. Get my commentary for it. But it's just a mess. Yes.
That's what Nita said.
I told you in the first episode, she was like, do I want to say this? He worked for R. Kelly for 10, 15 years.
Wait, it was for that long?
Yes.
No. Was it for that long?
Was it for that long? Y'all let me know in the comments. That shit was very good. Gloria too. Yes. Yes. we already know from episode 1 that Gloria was in on it, or if she wasn't in on it, she very well had knowledge of it, because cut the cameras. What we cutting the cameras for?
Yep.
What we cutting the cameras for? What we cutting the cameras for?
She knew something. She knew something.
Don't believe your lying eyes. Bitch, right. I was just like, girl, what? Like, no, what are you talking about? What y'all think about the video? Oh, baby. Did you watch the video, Monique? I got it. Y'all want to watch it?
Inga is on one. Inga is on tonight.
Stunts and motherfucking shows.
Inga said, did y'all see that video when Tasha was not coming out?
Girl, I got it. Y'all want to watch it?
Let's watch a little bit of it.
Let's watch a little bit of it. Girl, I'm telling you, that bitch.
Oh no.
When I tell you that hussy, that heifer,
it was so funny.
That heifer, that hussy. No Christmas.
Oh my gosh. That was funny. Oh, that was funny.
Y'all know I got that joint. You know I got it. Hold up. I got it. I'm about to share it now.
Block out the snot. Stop.
And make sure y'all see Latasha's raggedy response to her sister Tamika in the internet. This was on IG Live. Now she has a YouTube channel, but she chose to do this through IG Live.
Yeah, she did say open marriage. They had an open relationship. She also revealed that, which I'm not surprised.
No, she's not in the open marriage. Rocky is in the open marriage.
And she allows it.
Exactly. She getting cheated on.
And she allows it.
Yes. Hello. And the Academy Award goes to.
Y'all are funny tonight.
It hurts me. Nobody wants to see their mother dragged in the media because of what they see depicted on television, which, by the way, everything that y'all see is not what it seems. It is not what it seems. And my mother and my sister and I, we have had a very strong bond. And to see that tarnished in an industry that needs to see love and support, that bothers me. It angers me because that's not who we are. Painted in a picture that it's not. That's not who we are. You know, I apologize to you, Mom, for having to sit and watch and look at this, look at your daughters go through this and try to find a resolve and can't. For any mother that would break my heart if I had two daughters who are going back and forth and the industry is eating it up and people like drama. This is not the drama that I signed up for. When I said I was going to do this TV show, it was to celebrate women. It was to celebrate two groups who have lasted and endured this industry. That's hard to do, y'all. It's hard to get through this industry and still have your integrity intact and still understand what love is and still treat people with respect. That's very hard. When I've seen myself how people, I don't even want to say giving us the roses because you have to earn that stuff, but we worked hard to get to where we are. But to not have that celebrated, to me, has done an unjust to both groups. We talk about legacy and things of that sort. And how can you have a legacy? How can it be fulfilled when somebody is sitting here, painting a narrative that is not even true? Do we have issues? Yes. Can we resolve them? Yes. But it takes communication and us getting through what we got to get through. You know, my grandmother's watching, 92 years old.
Oh, girl.
I can't sit here and tarnish even that legacy. I got to apologize to my grandmother for her seeing me and my sister and us go through the things that we're going through right now. It's not fair. It's not right. Y'all didn't raise me to be this way. Y'all raised us strong. You guys raised us to have integrity and to pray. And when I tell you I've been on my knees praying, trying to figure this out and trying to work things out,
But have you?
My family is rocked right now. It's hurtful. It is I can't find peace in this. And if it's anybody else that's out there who are going through, I know what it feels like. I know what the pain feels like. And for me and my sister, we're gonna get it together. You know, I'm reaching out. I don't have the answers. I found out about a $30,000 allegation when I watched the TV with y'all. Did I take my sister's money? I did not. We were going through so much 10, 11 years ago together as a family. It was one of the things that I can't lie. We were both at our lowest. We didn't have money. We all lived with my mother. And that's something that, y'all will see on the show where we say that I didn't have anywhere to live. We didn't. And we pulled through. So when you talk about 30,000 that I don't know anything about, all I said is, can we get clarity about it? Because during that time, we both were helping one another. I just need clarity. What are you seeing? What are you saying? Because I have my receipts and you have yours. But we need to sit down as sisters and not go through this in the social media. Like on social media, it's not good. We need to sit down and figure out what this is, because we can get through anything, but we have to communicate. We have to talk to one another, because you can't get through anything without that. And I've been convicted already of being a thief, and I don't even know what you're talking about. You put up something online, but Tamika, we both have receipts. Let's just get through it. What is this? How do we maneuver? How do we get through this? Whatever it is, Tamika, we can resolve it. This is not nothing that we need to perpetuate and continue to move and make people feel away. This is us. We sisters. We've never not been able to talk about anything ever. And I don't feel like because of what's going on in this media that we should use this platform to down one another or to try to make each other feel less than. That's not what this is. We're supposed to be family. And I want my family back. I don't care about nothing else. And I've always said that I don't care about what people say. It's about what I feel like with my sister, how she feels. And I apologize to you, Tamika, if I didn't hear you. If I didn't hear your voice, I'm sorry. I'm trying my...
Girl, shut up. Shut up. That's all I want to say is shut up, bitch.
Ciao.
I'm over it.
Right. How about you unblock your sister?
Sarah was the first one that tapped out. She was like, "Uncle, we heard enough." She's saying a whole lot and saying nothing at all.
How you want somebody to communicate and you have your sister blocked, or you don't have you didn't give her your phone number? How are you going to communicate if she doesn't have your current phone number, but only Tiny has it?
Girl, that's what I said. She sounds like a walking contradiction. She does, girl. She acts just like, oh my God. That's how you know she took like, you remember when I told you how people who have been narcissistically abused, they do have tendencies to act like narcissists, but they're not really, but they model the behavior that they've seen. So in other relationships, they kind of act like that, but they have the capacity to change and do something better. And she has the capacity to change and do something better, but she is going to have to throw that nigga under the bus. She is going to have to, I ain't had nothing to do with it, but how you going to say you ain't got nothing to do with it when you wrote Tamika's signature on the fucking check, bitch? You don't think we saw that? We saw it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he just woke up from a nap, so he wants to be all over me now.
Unblock your sister and your daddy. A mess. Waiting on the receipts, girl. Oh my God. Monique, that video that she did, that is why she will be out of escape forever. It will be no coming back for Latasha for that video that she did.
That overly edited video.
I'm sorry.
Clowning her group mates.
I'm so sorry. I can't do nothing. Talking about she been reaching out, bitch. You ain't been reaching out. Or maybe
was-
you reaching out and she think it's a fucking bill collector and she ain't answering the phone because I don't answer the phone numbers. I don't know, bitch. Are you a bill collector? I do that, bitch.
All right, let's wrap it up because I'm over talking about this heifer.
Yes, right. You have to clock it and choose to work on it. And if you don't do that, you just as bad as the narcissist that was abusing you.
Mm. Damn.
Yeah.
Hang it up. Flat screen.
Absolutely. So, like I said, they do have those things or whatever, but you can change. If your heart is genuine and you are a good person at your core, you can go to therapy. You can do the work that you need to do to change who you are and what it was. But that whole thing, that whole situation, and then y'all gonna believe that? Or you gonna believe
Y'all gonna believe some text messages?
To be continued. So she's calling Rocky. So do you think he gonna be like, yeah, I did it?
I don't know what
person that does wrong, especially on a scale like that, they are not going to admit to it. They're not. Like men who are women, do you think when they get on the stand, they're like, did you are this woman? You think he can be like, yeah? Yeah, no. People don't do that. People don't admit they're wrong, especially when they know that there are dire consequences that's going to happen. That's not going to happen. So that whole conversation, you call it rock. Oh yeah, you got me. You got me. No, we're not going to get that. We're not going to get that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, there are crimes. They are crimes. I feel like laundering, wire fraud, embezzle. Don't I got the thing? Embezzle. Child, I know I got the video in here somewhere. Embezzlement, everything.
All the frauds.
Y'all better make sure the motherfucking feds ain't watching this show. Because somebody we got a warrant for Rocky and Latasha Scott. I'm just saying, I don't know. I had a good time tonight though. Love y'all. So let's see. Wait a minute. They are crimes. I think I already put that up there. Yes. Ain't nobody going to admit to that shit. And he know he was just like Tiger was watching Kylie. All they was doing was waiting for the legal go ahead.
Yep.
Hello. Same thing. I'm gonna drop a video on that either tomorrow, not tonight. Forgery, girl, everything. Hello. Throw the fucking book at them. You can run through the I ain't got no book. You can run through the book of all the shit that they done convicted themselves of on this bullshit. Yes, a federal crime. They better make sure. Extortion. Come on. They better
embezzle.
Right. And he threatened to leak her news. Revenge porn.
Revenge porn. Yeah.
Write it up. Girl, we got a laundry list. We're gonna get you on something, nigga.
Yep.
Get you
Sure
on
will.
everything. We're gonna get you on some.
Something.
Get you on some. Okay. So yeah, y'all. I had a good time tonight. Monique, did you have a good time? Y'all make sure y'all let us know what you rate the episode in the comments while Monique tell us if she had a good time tonight and what she thought.
Yeah. What did I think? What?
What's your rating of SWV?
I'll give this episode an 8.5. It was entertaining. You know, it was cute.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 8.5. I wanted to give it a 9, but because the first part of it, no, I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9 because they did a lot. They did a lot. The dance, the clothing, several different, like I didn't even talk about the Lily and the grand puppy, and it was a lot that was going on. It was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. So y'all, I 5'7". Wait a minute, Miss Kira.
No, she's answering Inga May 7th for Atlanta Housewives. May 7th.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm about to drop the link. I need to find out why you rated it a 5.7. May 7. Y'all, do y'all want to come up with us and talk on a bigger panel? If I was to open it up to you guys, would you like to click the link and come on to the show and talk and give your opinions?
I think we should do that like every week and have like maybe two people come up.
Yeah, I want to see if people want to right, Miss Kira. Like, I'm sorry. I want to drop the link and I want to get other people's opinions as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so if y'all are down for that, I would love that. Me and Monique both love it.
I would love that.
We would both love it. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that next time.
Yep.
Next time we'll be on Monique Nicole's channel, and y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back this Saturday.
Yep.
And so we got that, and then we'll be catching up on Monique. We got to do episodes 4 and 5 of Girl Trip, the finale, and Love and Marriage.
I don't know about that. We gonna see.
4. Just do 4. Ultimate Girls Trip, episode 4, Love and Merge, Escape. That's 3 shows, right?
I don't know about that Ultimate Girls Trip, y'all. I don't know about Ultimate Girls Trip. Nita might have to take that one over because, baby, I ain't. I don't know, Shawty, if I'm doing all that.
Monique, I don't edit my language. Just don't do it in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the video. I heard, you know, the whole SA and the R word and all that stuff. Like, we don't say that, but you know.
Well, what happens if you say those words? It gets flagged or something?
Yeah, it'll say limited. So when you, like, if they hear it or flag it or something, usually it's because of a title. It's not about what you say in the video. It feels like it's a title. If it's like a hot topic, you're talking about Trump, you're talking about a school, all that stuff, like those type of things will flag your video for, it's not like fully monetized. They call it limited, where they don't put ads on yours because they call it not ad friendly. So that's some bullshit. It's whatever. So yeah,
we'll be that bullshit.
All right. So Ultimate Girls Trip 4, episode 4, Love and Marriage Huntsville, the finale of SWV. It's only three. I went to 4 episodes tonight. All right, I'll take Girls Trip. I'll take on Girls Trip, and I mean, yeah, Girls Trip, and she'll do
Love and Marriage.
Huntsville, and okay, that's fine. That's cool.
Yay.
Teamwork make the dream work. Like I said,
Yeah.
we're streaming on both our channels, so I think it's fair for both of us to kind of do the work. So let's do that. Right. I'm crazy. Yes. I know. But listen, that's the job. That's what we came in to do. That's what we're doing.
That's true.
Listen. All right, y'all. We had a good time tonight. Monique Nicole did a snowfall review yesterday. Make sure you go.
I did a couple days ago for last week, so y'all catch that.
Okay. Couple days ago, whatever. It's on the channel. Go look for it. And anything else you want to look forward to?
Y'all, I'm trying to do Power. I'm gonna try to do Power for this week coming up. I have not been reviewing it. I think just that one time me and Nita did it together. But I'm
yes, we do need screenshots. Send us whatever you can.
Oh, yes.
Because when I screenshot, a lot of times it's a black screen. That's why I don't have a lot of screenshots anymore.
I just be taking my phone.
Or even let me know how you do it.
Sure.
Oh no. I be trying to get good. I be trying to get good.
When you desperate, you know what I'm saying? You just use your phone. Don't make fun of me.
I'm gonna send you my
Don't be judging me.
I'm gonna DM you, mommy. Because that is mainly my hold up with my stuff. Like I want to have like visuals. But I really feel like people like to see me here live. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to get together. Did y'all check out my Power review? I did Power 303 Ghost 303. That is up. So make sure you check that out. Yes, I do it on Firefox, but I can only do it on a certain computer and not my MacBook. And the MacBook is the one that I really need to use because that's the one that I have access to. So even on my MacBook, the Firefox doesn't work. It works on my well, I don't want to say it works on another computer, but because I don't want nobody trying to,
what
run to my employer. I appreciate everybody for being here. Y'all, I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna start doing like lives during lunch break time. So between 12 and 2, I'm gonna be trying to do like daily lives where I'm gonna be talking about certain things, either a hot topic, either something, a trailer reaction or something. So just look out for me. Put your post notifications on.
Yeah.
April is a new month. I'm trying to turn the page and forget about all the stuff that I missed. And I'm just trying to start new and fresh and we're going to keep going and moving on or whatever. So.
But can you do Scream?
I am doing Scream. I'm still doing Scream. I'm still doing John Wick. I'm doing all those. All the scripts are written, but I just have not filmed them and edited them. So,
Okay.
mhm. And do you want Scream Live? Have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it. I'm too scared to see it.
Girl, go see it. It's not that damn scary.
No,
It's
because
not that scary. Go see
no,
it.
it is. I went on YouTube and I watched like the Screen people review it, and they were saying this is one of the most goriest, most like the vicious death out of all of them. The way he kills these people is
No,
violent.
I feel like I think 5 was worse than this one.
Really
I do.
for the kills,
Yeah.
because 5 was rough. 5 was
I
rough.
think it's on the same level. I honestly think it's on the same level. Let me watch it again tomorrow, and I'll let you know.
You gonna see it again tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, it's on my TV. I can just.
Oh
pull it up.
wait, hold up. How you get the hookup? You mean Scream 5?
I got the stick. I got the stick.
Oh man, I need that. Got the
Right.
hookup.
She said that's the best part. But
I
my
don't think
whole
about that.
thing with those slasher movies, like that doesn't scare me because it doesn't feel real to me.
What? That feels so real.
I don't feel like in real life something like that will really happen to you. Do you really feel like that? I don't feel like that.
That could happen. There are serial killers out there in real life. What are you talking about?
Somebody chasing you in a mask, like I don't know.
They might not be in a mask, but there are psychotic people out there who kill people.
I mean, there are psychotic people out there, but
It was just on the
that's
news.
not what we're watching. We're watching we're watching somebody in a mask doing some crazy.
Whether they have a mask or not, it's still somebody who's going around killing people. That's a real thing. People kill people. Look at those college students that got stabbed to death just a couple months ago. I mean, this shit really should be happening.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, you need to go see John Wick.
Yes, thank you, Kira.
5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. If y'all want to know, 5 out of 5. John Wick is the shit. You hear me?
Really? Is it still playing in theaters? I gotta go see.
It is still in theaters. It's making good money. It's doing good.
See, Kira agreed with me. She heard Scream was gory. You don't feel like it was gory?
I'm scared of everything, but I was jumping, but I don't feel like I was like
You're telling me when some of the deaths happened and he would take the knife and do certain stuff, you weren't like, ugh.
It cringe. It was cringe, but it wasn't like it wasn't bad. Girl, when I tell you I love John Wick 4, John Wick 4 right now is my favorite movie of the year.
Dang.
John Wick 4 was the shit, y'all. Like when I tell you, have you watched any of the other ones, 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, I think I saw the first one, or did I see 2? I can't remember, but I saw one of the 2.
Okay.
Well,
they're all on Peacock.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. You can watch them. 1, 2, and 3.
Good to know. Good to know.
Good. Okay, so we about to go. All right, y'all. We kept y'all long enough.
2 hours.
Right, 2 hours. That's because we did 3 episodes of
Ultimate Girls Trip.
Right. And so, and we watched the video and we just did some
Some free talking.
Some girl talk. You know what I'm saying, girl?
You asked me to fill out a W-9 to help you embezzle money.
Embezzle?
Yeah.
Embezzle?
Because you wanted me to
Embezzle? Embezzle?
I was helping.
I'm sorry. I finally found the fucking video.
Embezzle? Embezzle?
I finally found a video, so I wanted to play it real quick.
Thank you. That shit is so funny. Embezzle?
Make sure y'all go to Monique Nicole's channel, click like, comment, get her in the algorithm, all
Please.
that good stuff, subscribe. We love her and
Yes.
love me. Make sure if you're on her channel, you make sure you do the same thing for me, okay?
Exactly.
Sure I entertained you, and if I didn't, maybe I'll do it next time when you come back, okay?
Ew.
All right, and I will see you guys next week.